All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Shamar coming back with another lesson. And in this lesson, I wanted to speak on, you know, the pretty much how we got the people that are teaching our people false teachings, leading them astray. All right. And it's the spirit that you've been having our apostles and elder brothers making videos about this, as well as other Akim out there talking about these different groups that are teaching wayward doctrines and teaching things that are just plainly off, And this is a necessary thing to address these topics or these issues, because if nothing is being said about it, then people would think it's cool and nothing's wrong with it, because, most other I don't really watch all the other groups like that, but a lot of the other groups, they be linking up together and then not really get correcting someone when they go off on something, and that's not how we get down here in Great Millstone. All right, if something's off, it's off, and we got to address that, man. All right, it ain't like you just let somebody just ramble and say whatever. All right, we all speak the same mind, the same doctrine, man, and that's why we don't be with these other groups or associate with them. All right. Like it says in Amos 3:3, can two walk together except they be agreed? And that's exactly why we don't be with these other groups, man. All right. Because you see these other groups, they be linking up sometimes and whatever, and they'll be teaching different things, but they still somehow manage to link up and do a unity camp or whatnot. Or they don't even, you have other camps out there that don't even address different camps that say things that are off. It's mainly Great Millstone that gets on, that confronts everything, no matter what group it may be. All right. It's going to be addressed, even if it's not somebody that's teaching the ways of being an Israelite or teaching the word and going off on the word. It may just be somebody that's a Christian or a bug out like that teaching something. It's still going to be addressed, all right? Because it's a wayward doctrine, all right? But the main people you have leading our people astray, which is nothing new, all right? The same thing happened in the past, yet you have the same thing going on now, all right? Our people leading our people astray, which is, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? And that's why you got these different groups out there. The dudes teaching with their hats on or beanies on. All right, all that stuff is off, man, according to the word. And they know that. That's the cool part about it. Like, you literally know that you're not supposed to have your head covered, but you do that anyway because you're just doing what you want to do. All right. But the next scripture I want to get is in Titus 1:10. It says, for there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision. And when it's saying the circumcision, is pretty much the people that know the truth. That's the main ones teaching our people wrong. Telling Jake that it's cool to get lineups or it's cool to eat pork. You can still, wear a t-shirt with fringes. Just doing all these different things that really you don't need to be doing. Especially going off on a doctrine. That's the main thing, going off on the teaching, on the word. All right. But you have our people out there doing that. Why? Because they're teaching things that are going to be enticing to other people. All right. Because the way that we teach in Great Millstone, we sticking strictly to the word, man. It doesn't matter whether you agree or not, or whether it hurts your feelings or not. We're going to continue to preach the word the way that it is, man. And you just take it or leave it. Whether you accept it or reject it, that's on you. Well, really, it's not on you. It's dependent upon if the spirit is dealing with you. Because if the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is up with you, you're going to receive the word. And if it's not meant for you to get it, and you will reject it ultimately, man. All right. Yet the main point I'm getting at is that you have these people out here that know the truth, and they're using that for their own will, man. To get money out of it, get more followers out of it. And you see that with these different groups out here, IUIC, they be all over the place on these different platforms. Same thing with the, the Sakari group or whatnot. And it ain't about none of that, man. If it's about teaching the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that's all you should be doing, man. It shouldn't be all the glamour and trying to do this and that. No, it's just straightforward, man. But that shows you the spirit that they're coming in from the way that they pretty much the way that they move, man. All right. In verse 11, it says, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not for filthy lucre's sake. And in the NLT, it says, they must be silenced because they are turning whole families away from the truth by their false teaching, and they do it only for money. And that's pretty much what it comes down to, man. All right, we already know what's going on. All right, people, brothers that and sisters that have some type of sense, all right, that are in the spirit. You see what's going on because it's all about clickbait. It's all about the views. It's all about, you paying for this, paying for that. And in Great Millstone, we not charging nobody for nothing. Only money that you do give, which you're supposed to according to the scriptures anyway, which is tithes. Outside of that, you shouldn't be charging for the, you charge this much for this breakdown or this content or to be a subscription or a garment, whatever the case may be, man. You don't need to be charging for all that. You shouldn't be charging for all that, man. It ain't like you running in, like you just making garments for, a business purpose or whatever outside of the word, but you're doing it just for money, and you're turning people away from the truth. And that's really ultimately 2/3 of our people not going to get it anyway. So you have those people that are not meant to get it going into those groups, man. The masses of them, I should say, the ones that are meant to, that are part of the elect, they'll come out of that, at whatever point in time that may be. All right. But these are the groups out here, they leading our people astray. And that's why, like I said initially, when I started the video, it has to be addressed because they're teaching. Somebody has to say this is off. Somebody has to say this is wrong. You can't just not say anything, man. It has to be addressed. All right. We're not sitting out here just calling or just saying things about different people just to say it to get attention. We're saying it for the truth's sake, man, because they're going off and the things that they're doing and the things that they're saying. All right. Now this is Romans 16 and 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. And that's all that we're doing, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, from our apostles and elders on down, and the other brothers and Akim out there, the ones who make these videos. We're marking them, man, because they're causing divisions. All right. And it's contrary to the doctrine which we have learned, man. And everybody knows that it's contrary to the word, man. It's outside. It's not the right way. All right. So we have to mark them. We have to address it. And that's the spirit that brothers do those things, so that the ones who are meant to come out of that, or the ones that are meant to not get deceived by that, I should say, they're not going to get caught up in all that, man. It might have been a person or a brother, watching videos on YouTube. They came across their videos, and then, you seen a brother make a video going into how that's going off and what the true breakdown is. Now you just saved that brother from being misled, man, and whoever else may be watching. So these things have to be addressed, all right? And it isn't going to be going on for too much longer, man. These false prophets out here, pretty much, that's what you have to call it. Call it what it is, because you're not teaching the whole truth. All right, you get our people attention by telling them some of the truth, get them in with that, but then you switch up things here and there to where it's not the full truth 100%, man. All right, and that's still ultimately leading our people astray and then causing them to go off. That's why we have to come in and address these different things that our apostles, like I said, that different apostles and elder brothers are making videos on. All right. If you've been watching, the apostle Ryan Lab or the brother out there in Texas, he making videos on it. The other apostles doing videos. All right. These things have to be addressed. And it's the reason why, man. No one, and then if you notice, no one else is saying anything. We're the only one. We're the bad guys for addressing the faults that are being spoken. All right, the things that are wrong. Hey, which it is what it is, showing you that we going according to the word. We stand in the spirit. All right, but these false prophets, they're not going to be out here for much longer, man, because the time is going to come where that judgment is going to happen, man. All right, you want to keep on teaching our people lies and leading them astray, teaching them the wrong thing, pretty much, putting them in the wrong, in a off spirit. Hey, you're going to be judged for that, man. All right. And this is 1 Peter 4:17. It says, "For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai?" Yeah, man, because we understand that the time of Jacob's trouble is coming, man. All right. And our people are going to get caught up in that because it's the time of Jacob's trouble. All right. 2/3 of our people, they going to get caught up in that. But what you think going to happen to our people that actually know the truth and are doing wrong knowingly? All right. That's a whole different game that you playing with right there. A different realm of judgment you playing with. All right. You knowingly teaching our people and leading them astray. That blood is on your hands, man. And you're going to be getting judged accordingly. That just shows that they don't have the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Hey, but like I said, that time is going to come soon when it's going to be made manifest who the true teachers are of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and the false prophets, who they are, man, when they get judged accordingly for leading our people astray and by teaching wrongfully with the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And so I just wanted to speak on that real quick, but I'm going to wrap up on that and give all praises again to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.